There you go. Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Classic.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Classic. Yeah. Classic.
International.
Classic.
Aha.
Classic.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds.
Oh yeah.
I give you.
Oh yeah.
Boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be make-a-wishing me. I got these hoes in the fringe. They can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits.
Let's get focused. Classic. Yo, it's Classic with the Classic Codes. I got another great live show for y'all. I hope everybody feeling good, man. I feel amazing, man. I feel amazing. Yes,
I'm only
Lord.
gonna do this once.
Ain't nothing like being well rested and highly respected. Chat, let's roll.
Classic.
Yo, if it's your first time here, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Turn on your notifications because we do this all the time. That's for sure. You know what I mean? It's the best. Yeah, chat 333 in the building, man. I know everybody gonna foul right on in, but we got a great show for y'all today. We got a reaction video. We have a question of the day, and we have a code language conversation. So we got some things we got to get to. We got some things we got to get through for sure.
Classic.
What up, everybody that's fouling in? Make sure y'all hit the like button. No charge. Please strike the like. Let's roll.
I'm only gonna do this once.
All right, so today we're gonna start off with our reaction video. Our reaction video is gonna be actually from my brothers, my brothers and my sister from the Raw Society Coalition. I am a member of the Raw Society Coalition, but last night they had a great panel on the No Middleman panel, which was on the Raw Society Coalition page, as well as Souls of Thought and Uncle Plug TV broadcasting live. Y'all can catch them Monday through Wednesday, live streaming at night. But they did a great segment yesterday that I didn't really get to chime in too much on from the chat because I was busy while they were streaming, but I was listening live. And I wanted to come and get my 2 cents on it and do a reaction to one of their segments from yesterday in regards to nice guys staying on course with the theme for the day, chat. You know what I'm saying? Are nice guys really the good guys? We're going to explore it, and we're going to look into it objectively and see if we can crack the codes, man. That's what we like to do here. We like to try to get some answers and some resolutions if we can, if it's needed. Yeah, man. So make sure everybody hit the like button while you're filing in. And let's get started on our reaction video with the No Middleman panel. Let's go.
And from Anton Daniels. Here, let me get, I like the new layout. Let me get us in our new layout. Give you 1 second. Put us over at the top. So here, right here, we have Anton Daniels, and this is going to be our icebreaker for the night. This young man went broke. Some things happened in his life, and his girl left him, man. But you're going to get to hear what he had to say about how it all went down. And it'll make sense when you see the thumbnail and you hear his story. As you see in that background, that's a young black man working at Amazon, sweating his life away. And you got that pretty little black lady over there getting her nails done at the salon while her man's stressing. What's good, Jen? Welcome in, 333. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this icebreaker out for y'all so that we can get it going for everybody. Here we go.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do it as quick as I can. I'm trying to move on from it truly, but I will tell y'all so y'all can understand, my perspective a little bit better for those that want it. So we broke up because I could no longer provide what she was looking for, the security she was looking for, which I completely understand. By all means, she was going through nursing school, and she wanted to feel financially secure, as if there's no issues when she comes back, even though she was working part-time and going to nursing school. Basically, beginning of 2024.
Be patient, chat. Listen to this story. It's gonna be pertinent. I'm gonna let it rock.
I was working a city job, making like $15.75 an hour. And that wasn't really something she was cool with. She said, "Can you go ahead and get a different job so I can feel more financially secure?" I said, "By all means." So I ended up getting a job at Amazon. We're paying $18.75, 25 cents more than what she was making at her job because she's working part-time. So the reason why she asked me to do that is because she's at nursing school and she just wanted to feel financially secure. I'm a man. I don't mind providing. I'll do what I can. So I ended up getting injured at Amazon, because they had some messed up way of, routing and stuff like that. My first day on, and they said, you get penalized if you don't deliver all your packages. It's my first day. So I got injured my first day, my first week. I just kept on getting more and more pain in my knee to the point it was locking up and all that. Doctors was telling me I might have torn my meniscus when I finally went to one. I ended up getting on workers' comp. Workers' comp checks took a second to come in, mind you, as I got the news that like, hey, I might have torn my meniscus, and mind you, that's a life-changing injury. My mother passed. And so the money from the workers' comp didn't come in yet. So we were struggling financially for a second. No fault of my own. Still, I was at Amazon. They wasn't trying to follow the little doctor's note for like, hey, reduce weight. And so my doctor said, go ahead and just stay out.
Hey, listen, this man's story is some of what I talk about when I say that men have to go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is going through a gross learning experience right now. The way he is killing himself to try to be this real man at such a young age, all by way of trying to keep a woman happy. He's not doing any of this stuff for himself. If you notice, everything that he's saying is based on what she's requesting, what she needs. His whole world is centered around this female right now. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't know any better. He's still in his naive phase. So, sometimes for brothers that's going through this part of life, the only way out is through, chat. You just got to let him go through it. This dude is blind for this chick. You know what I'm saying? And I've been there. I've been blind. This dude seemed very young. You know what I'm saying? So he got a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying? He most definitely has a lot to learn, and seems like he's sharing his learning process. Unfortunately, he probably should have kept this to himself. I ain't gonna lie.
I had a note for, whatever, right? So I'm supposed to be waiting for the checks, but
I think men should share their experiences, but not while they're in them necessarily. Something like this probably not gonna help him get through the process. Maybe reach back for this and use it later. You feel me? Like, I definitely think, like I always say, we should all share our life experiences so people know that they're not alone. Everybody out here going through real life. I believe in that. So I'm not double talking, but like, while you're in the midst of it, jumping on TikTok, I don't know if that's going to have a positive impact. Let's roll.
I came through, had a couple of thousand that made sure we were good for a couple of months. I bought some gifts for her, all that with that money. I should have been smarter with it, truly.
Y'all breaking my heart, bro. Y'all young dudes is breaking my heart. Y'all got to have some OGs in your life. And you have to have a father in your life. Number one, you don't provide for somebody and you're not a husband, bro. You're not her husband. Y'all not married. Y'all let these women trick y'all. And this is why they don't want us to have these podcasts, and they don't want guys to have conversations, because they don't want us to enable y'all with real information. You're supposed to be focusing on yourself, and you're not supposed to be putting her through nursing school as a young person that's just trying to figure it out. What are you doing?
So appreciate Anton there. So I ain't gonna play it all because he goes on a good rant. The young man is gonna go back and like finish out his story. But to make a long story short, the girl ended up moving. He ended up moving out and like going back home. And then like she didn't talk to him for a few weeks. And then she finally reached back out to him. And the whole time, man, he was very respectful, as you can see throughout the video. He kept trying to make things work. He said he wanted he wanted to be her man, and he wanted her to be his lady. But what brought this to my attention was when Classic and Tez did their show on Monday about good guys finishing last. Women don't really want the average guy. The average guy is invisible. And this just made more sense because you got a young man here, wasn't married to the lady, went from a $15 job an hour to an $18.75 job an hour, went $3.25 raise. He wanted to do
That's
everything
a
he
good little
could.
raise.
Yeah, he wanted to do everything he could to put his lady through nursing school. He had no
Mm.
problem. Even when the lady came to him with like, "Hey, baby, you need to break a little bit more money." He's like, "You know what? You're right. I'm gonna find a better job." So I wanted to talk to you about this today, April, because I think more and more today, I think it's true. I think it's true. I think it's true.
Mm.
I think good guys and average guys do finish last.
Oh man, listen. We come here, we do our best to be objective, chat. We come here, we do our best to be objective, chat. And sometimes the answers that we find through the objectivity, they hard to deal with, but they are still true. And nice guys finish last at everything, chat.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
They finish last at absolutely everything, fam. Everything. Nice guys don't win at nothing.
Sometimes you just gotta crash on that.
We've been talking about this all week, man. We talked yesterday about the high road. Oh, take the high road, choose peace, blah blah, man. Sometimes you gotta be Leonidas, man.
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
Hey, listen, I'm glad my brother Souls of Thought came to the realization. Passport Sco, what up? 333, what up, my boy? Correct me if I'm wrong, podcast. What up, B? He said that speed up got me tweaking. Yeah, I slowed it back. I put it back on normal. He said, oh shit, he had the class injury. What you mean? What injury? What you talking about? Yeah, man, let's go.
There's different women out here who would have stayed through all of that and not walked away. But yes, I would agree that good guys do finish last. I can't help but to agree with that because it's everything that's happening now. You know, all these women out here, not all the women, but most of these women out here are what can you do for me? You know, and I don't know what kind of deal they had with her going to nursing school and whatnot. At least she did have a part-time job. And if she's doing RN or any kind of nursing program anyways, that is a hard program to do. So with her even having a part-time job, she tried. And she did encourage him to make more money. And he went and did that. But along the way, you know, something happened. So unfortunately, she felt she needed to step away, but that should have encouraged her to help, you know, get herself together too and bring more money in as well. My thing is if you're gonna be together in the catastrophic, has that woman or whoever is a sole provider, or you know, if something catastrophic happens to the man in the household, that woman should be able to easily pick up where he left off. To me, if it was balanced correctly.
But the line that stood out to me the most was when Anton spoke about, should men be taking care of women that aren't their wives?
I don't believe so.
This is the thing, man. These dudes allow themselves to be manipulated by women that they find to be highly attractive on a physical level. And because they're in situations where they're young, they're hormonal, they're undisciplined, they haven't established real priorities yet, these women catch them in windows of time where they can easily be manipulated. I mean, women are already capable of being manipulative in great ways and in bad ways as it is. But then you catch a young, green ass, naive ass man. I mean, he's, you know, Soft Rain was so kind as to say the woman encouraged him to get a better job. We don't know how she delivered, you need to make more money to him. We don't know how she said it. It could have been encouragement. I'm not going to rule it out. But we don't know. He didn't say how she said it, because there's a lot of ways to say you need to get a better job to a man. You know what I'm saying? So we can't, you know, the woman had this man. I heard the whole story. They didn't play the whole story, but I heard the whole story. At one point, they got to a point in the relationship where he moved to his with his uncle, which was supposed to be for like a weekend or something, and ended up being 2 weeks. And she didn't cheer up and start acting like she gave a damn about him until he was able to send her some more funds. So this man was simped out. He played himself. I don't blame him this go round because he don't know no better. But if this dude come back in 2 years with a similar story with a different woman, then, you know, it's on him from there. You feel me? Like, don't go through something for nothing. I ain't going to judge homie for being as soft and as weak as he is because, again, he learning the nature of women.
Classic.
He learned it on the job. That's why I say running the TikTok in real time, I don't think it's in your best interest. Mal said, the nice label is a killer. Instant mark. Yep. Facts. Shout out to Miles. What up, bro? Souls of Thought said, watching this back sounds like Rain on board a little. Yeah, nah, she was agreeing for sure. How was it in real time? You felt like she was in disagreement, Souls? Souls said, on board with the lady, that is. I gotta listen closer. You saying you think she on board with the lady? Interesting. I wasn't getting that. Miles Bastard said, nice. She definitely gave a woman benefit of the doubt, Souls, because he didn't really say the words, like as far as like what she said to encourage him to get another job or what. But I know in the rest of the story, when he explained like how she came down on him for a couple of different things until other people in her life corroborated that he was right, then she believed what he was saying. And he said that in a couple different situations throughout the rest of the story. So it was a situation where I believe he was being chastised, if you read between the lines. Which in that case, I don't think Soft Rain should have been giving her as much of the benefit of the doubt. This don't seem like a really, really kind-spirited, good-intentioned woman. Miles Batcher said, nice equals not good enough. Interesting. We're going to talk about it. We got a question of the day for that, Miles. Stick around. Mr. McBride said, all -2%, laughing faces. You don't live in reality, bro. Souls of Thought said, yes, she gave the lady a lot of grace. Yeah, probably a little bit more than she deserved. But if you would have played the whole story, she probably would have took some of that grace out. Because I don't know if Soft Rain actually saw the full version of it. I watched it just like you did, Souls. But yeah, let's see what the rest of y'all take on it was. I know shout out Uncle Plug joined the conversation too. Shout out to Uncle Plug TV.
I think it's a very pertinent question. Like, because you got to think about it. He's doing everything he can, right? I don't know how old he is. He looks pretty young. He's probably in his early 20s. You know, it looks like he's getting, you know, he's starting off at your basic warehouses. You know what I mean? Then you move over to Amazon. So he's pretty young, but he was doing all the right things, man. But I think Anton has some truth to that. Like, maybe we shouldn't be telling men should not be gaining, like, not gaining, but men should not be focusing on, I'm getting something to take care of someone. They should be building themselves.
Right.
And I think it's very unique because I was like, man, this is what Classic and Tez was just talking about the other day. Literally, that the average guy is invisible and good guys finish last. I mean, this dude ain't say nothing crazy. Even when y'all watched the whole thing, I watched the whole thing, it was like 10 minutes. He never said one negative thing about the lady. Regardless what she did to him, he never spoke negative of her.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, this is what y'all got to realize. Leaders, you know, strong leaders don't mind being, you know, a-holes. They don't mind. They when it's necessary, they're going to do it, and they're gonna step into it, you know, aggressively. They'll if they need to be stern, they will just walk into being stern and disregard everybody's emotions about it. You know what I mean? This is the thing that a lot of passive, you know, I choose, you know, forgiveness, and I choose peace, and God will deal with you. Those type of men, they get stepped on by aggressive men. Nice guys finish last. Your nice ass gonna lose every time. Every time. The more dominant, more aggressive, more assertive guy, he's going to come in, and your woman will feel his presence when he's in the room, and eventually he will conquer her. If you're not a conqueror, listen, rule number one of nature. If you can't protect it, it ain't yours. I don't know if that's rule number 1. Top 5 though. If you can't protect it, it ain't yours. Nice guys cannot protect they shit from the wolves. One would argue that the so-called oppressed people of the world are still oppressed because of their unwillingness to be aggressive. So, you know, stay nice, but the results that you'll get, there's diminishing returns on that shit. There's diminishing returns on that shit. And this is what happens. Men try to have these conversations around women and they get their dumb asses manipulated right there in real time. Somebody like me that don't care is just going to tell the truth. Nice guys finish last at everything. Nice guys finish last with females. Females don't appreciate nice niggas. They don't even like them. Even if they want to be attracted to them, they got to force themselves. They don't naturally even like nice dudes. It's just true. So with that being said, but they'll be like, no, that's not true. Like, don't let him taint y'all. Who hurt you? And then they go play a nice nigga to the left. Like, no, fam. I'm telling you, this channel is about cracking codes. It's about resolution. It's about results. It's about truth and embracing reality, no matter how harsh or how dope it is, whenever it is. This is one of them things where you just got to embrace the reality of it. Your nice ass gonna lose. You're gonna keep losing over and over until you tighten up a little bit. It just is what it is. I'm glad that, you know, the rest of the coalition finally seeing it, because me and Ted's been saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, and you know what though, too? You know, respect to my coalition, they all from the South. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of different pace out there, different vibe out there, different communication out there, slow motion. You know, where we at, everything fast. The women are mean as hell. You know what I'm saying? Ain't not all that nice shit. Not if you want to win. Not if you want to win. What the chat talking about? Correct me if I'm wrong. He said, damn, I dropped it to 98% and I'm still not in reality. 98% cool. I'm cool with 98%, bro. He said, what percent do you like nice guys? Wait, he said, what percent don't like nice guys? What percent of women don't like nice guys? I mean, we don't have no way to quantify it. If I just got to throw a guess out there, what percentage of women don't like nice guys? Probably, I would say like 85, 90%. Because we always forget to count unattractive women. Like, it's a lot of women out here that are, you know, not physically appealing, like, you know, hard to look at in the face. Because a face card to keep a woman in the game a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas will let a lot of shit slide for the right type of face card. You know what I'm saying? But for the population of sisters that are hard to look at in the face, you know what I'm saying? You got to think, man, they'll take a nice dude. They'll take a nice dude. You know what I'm saying? They're not even used to people being attracted to them. They're going to take a nice, you know what I mean? A nice, kind gentleman for sure. There's some women out there that's what I'm saying. When you start digging into the populace of women that are generally unattractive, I think we think about what the women that we like, instead of thinking about all women. Just like it's dudes that are invisible to most women, there's a percentage of women that are invisible to most dudes. I like to say, those women are for a preferential taste. That's what I like to say. Okay, yeah, they say, oh, is she good looking? She's for a preferential taste. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Brown said never kicked that. Charlie Brown never kicked that ball because he was too nice. Point. Case in point. Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast said, I don't forget them. Remember, apparently I was Ash Ketchum. You was wilding, brother. You know what I'm saying? And you don't believe in therapy, so that you don't even know why you was moving like that.
Classic.
It's all good, man. I'm glad you came up out of that.
Signed up for that. And they know what they signed it up for. You said you think he signed up for it? They signed up for that. So most dudes don't care. It's a select few that do. But most men want to see other people do well. Real ones. And what's going to happen is she get on her plane or whatever the case may be. I believe in karma. It'll come back. When you find you somebody and they take you up through that, they leave you dirty just like you left buddy. You will reap what you sow.
Hey, I used to believe in karma too, Uncle Plug. I did. I used to believe in karma too, but it's too many bad people doing too good in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some bad people doing great in the world. And I ain't just talking about money. I'm just talking about period. Like, there are people who have done despicable things in good health and good finance and good, you know, this, that, and the third. Like, they in good standings. You feel me? Like, I don't know that I believe in karma like that. And then somebody will tell you, well, you don't know what they going through for real and blah, man. Listen, even, man, you can't make the shit look that motherfucking good on the surface and it be toe up on the inside. And you ain't nobody faking that good. There's some terrible motherfuckers that's doing all right in this world. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to believe in karma, but I'm not sure.
Classic.
I'm not sure. Yeah, he said, oh, I know exactly why. Oh, he funny as hell. Look, let's go.
Yeah, I just thought it was a very unique content, just kind of focusing on what our other part of the Raw Society was hitting on earlier this week, and I think they did one last week too about it. But it was just very interesting because you got this young man who literally was lining up everything for the young lady. Like, he was never focused on himself. Like, he even goes into talking about how he had to get like workers' comp, and he worked all that out.
Yeah.
And he did everything to like make sure that she could get the money that he received back for workers' comp. Like, I mean, he did everything, dog. Like, he did everything possible. Like, I mean, I ain't never.
Another monster has been created. Another monster has been created. Y'all wonder how it happens? It happens fast. Shout out to everybody that's watching on the vertical. Make sure y'all hit the like button while y'all here. You are watching the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms. It's the Classic Codes, man. What up, man? What up? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, man. Shout out to the No Middleman panel, you know, for coming to that realization. Shout out to them for, you know, tapping in on the subject matter, because I think it's a real thing. I think more men need to understand, because, you know, I think all this nice shit started when they start calling masculinity toxic. Like, you know, the last time I checked, you know, the enforcer of the rules was generally feared, respected, but also looked at as kind of a dick, you know? So you think about when the principal or the manager or the, you know, the dean or whoever authority figures, when they walk through, you know what I'm saying? And they get the, hey, you know, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Yo, stop that before we have to reprimand you. Woo out the everybody tighten up. But they also don't necessarily got the greatest feelings towards the person either. Not necessarily. They respect, but they be like, here come this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it is when you the authoritative figure. So, you know, you trying to be, you know, appealing and be with the go along, get along gang and be a dictator or a leader. You got to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? And nice niggas, they be picking the wrong side.
Classic.
And that's why they don't be getting the respect they want. You know what I'm saying? He said, tell him to join the ranks. Oh, Souls of Thought already. Souls of Thought, man, listen, I kicked it with Souls, man. He know how to be stern, dude. He ain't no nice guy. I'm sure he got control of whatever he got going on. I'm sure he's a leader.
Classic.
We speak on my boy behalf. I'm sure he's a leader. But as far as his perception of like how nice guys fare in the world, I think he coming to the realization. Shout out to at the All-Star Lifestyle. Salute. First time here. What up? What up? What up? Everybody 333 for the All-Star Lifestyle. Welcome to the chat.
Classic.
Yes, Lord. Let's move into the question of the day, though. That was the no middleman reaction. All right, question of the day. Is the nice guy really the good man? Let's slide over to TikTok. We're going to watch a couple TikTok reactions. That's going to push the conversation forward. Is the nice guy really the good man? We're going to talk about it, chat. We're going to listen to what this brother got to say, and then we got one more, too. Let's get it.
You're a really nice guy, and that scared me, and that intimidated me. I'm not really used to that. I'm not really used to nice. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All I heard was a long-winded way of saying, I don't like you like that, or I'm not interested. I do not believe you. I do not believe you. Out of all the horrible things that you said men have done to you over the years, you're afraid of being treated right? Really? So you mean to tell me I can call you a bitch all day, every day, but calling you beautiful makes you uncomfortable, right? So you mean to tell me that I can cuss you out, but too many compliments are cringe? You mean to tell me I can abuse you, but affection gives you anxiety? You mean to tell me I can cheat? You mean to tell me I can cheat on you, but commitment makes you uncomfortable? Really? You mean to tell me I can ghost you for months at a time, but a guy who looks forward to talking to you every day, that makes you feel weird? No, I don't believe you, ma'am. Go all the way to hell. You either need to stop lying to me or go to therapy, one of the two, but I don't believe you either way.
Listen to this man. So listen, this what he's essentially expressing is the plight of the nice guy. This guy sounds like he's been being nice and he's been being had. You feel what I'm saying? He's getting the results that you nice niggas get out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear it in the passion of his expression that he been out here losing.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? Been out here getting his little heart broke.
I'm only gonna do this
You know
once.
what I mean? Been out here getting mistreated.
Yeah.
So yeah, listen to what this man is saying, and then I'm gonna break down to you what all of this translates into, what got him here. Because as a former nice guy, I know how this guy feels. You know what I mean? I don't get on my platform and act like I haven't lived the full human experience. I wouldn't be able to give y'all the information I give y'all or provide y'all with whatever it is that y'all get from me if I ain't been through shit. Right? Let's roll.
You're a really nice guy, and that scared me, and that intimidated me. I'm not really used to that. I'm not really used to nice. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All I heard was a long-winded way of saying, I don't like you like that, or I'm not interested.
Absolutely. We can stop right there. She don't like you like that. She not interested. Women don't like nice guys. I honestly would even go so far as to say if women had a choice, they would choose to actually be attractive to nice guys. They're genuinely not attracted to you nice niggas. They're genuinely attracted to niggas that don't value them like that. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of that shit boiled down to physical attraction. It really does. A lot of women see a man that they think is physically attractive, and then they try to get this nigga to be the human they want him to be. But they want this, they want to take the sleeve and then mold the man type shit. And whether it's conscious or unconscious. Because sometimes women be like, I don't think like that. I don't do that. You may not even know you're doing it. It's real though. He can stop right here. They don't like you like that, gang. They don't like you like that. You too fucking nice. It's too easy. She get what she want. You don't say no. You don't push back. You don't argue. They like that shit a little toxic, folks. They out loud, they gonna say what they supposed to say. They gonna sound perfect out loud. Out loud, they gonna sound perfect. I don't like to argue. Every woman I ever been on a date with in my whole entire life said they don't like to argue. Every single woman I ever been on a date with my whole entire life said the line, I don't like to argue on the first date. Every single woman I've been on a first date with my whole life said, I don't like to argue. It might be the number one fucking lie they tell. Who starts all the fights? If the man is a man, let's paint the picture, because you got a lot of niggas out here you got a lot of men that ain't men. You got a lot of men that ain't men. It's a lot of BANs. If y'all know what the acronym is, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of BANs. And really it's two women in the house. But if it's a man and a woman in the house, who start all the fights? Who the first one to nitpick? Who the first one to bicker? Most men will come in the house and won't talk for 45 minutes if don't nobody say nothing to them. Chat, let me know when I start capping on us. Let me know when I start capping on us, chat. Hold me accountable, chat. Huh? He can stop right here. She don't like you like that, folks. You too nice. Listen to how he finna explain, and this is what makes the monster that eventually gets the results he wants. Listen to how he translates this. He's about to explain that he actually knows the answers. He knows the answers to all his problems that he having. He don't want to be that man. Watch this.
Do not believe you. I do not believe you. Out of all the horrible things that you said men have done to you over the years, you're afraid of being treated right? Really? So you mean to tell me I can call you a bitch all day, every day, but calling you beautiful makes you uncomfortable, right?
He will begin to start calling women bitches.
So you mean to tell me that I can cuss you out, but too many compliments are cringe? You mean to tell me I can...
He's about to start cussing women out.
Abuse you, but affection gives you anxiety? You mean to tell me
he may start warming up his backhand.
I can cheat? You mean to tell me I can cheat on you, but commitment makes you uncomfortable? Really?
He's going to smash his work wife.
Really? You mean to tell me I can ghost you for months at a time, but a guy who looks forward to talking to you every day, that makes you feel weird?
He's about to become nonchalant.
No, I don't believe you, ma'am. Go all the way to hell. You either need to stop lying to me or go to therapy, one of the two, but I don't.
This man just started his villain arc, ladies and gentlemen. He just started his villain arc. The chat going crazy. The chat going crazy. Hey, damn, I didn't know y'all was getting to it like this, man. Shout out to chat 333, man. Let's get active. All right, let me catch up, man. I didn't know y'all was getting active like this. God, dog. Souls of Thought said 333. What up, my brother? Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast said classic. Passport Scope said 333. The All-Star Lifestyle said truth. Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast said, yeah, you know how it go. You know how it go too. Who hurt us? yeah. Y'all. Souls of Thought said, I'm not nice at all. Feel I need to tap into it. Last night people got comfortable. What you mean, Souls? Talk to me, man. Miles Bachelor said, I ain't a nice guy nor a jerk, but I'm firm. There's a middle ground. I ain't a nice guy nor a jerk, but I'm firm. There's a middle ground. Which one you lead with, Miles? Which one do you lead with? You nice first, jerk when necessary. You stern and stoic first, nice when appropriate. Which one you lead with? There's a balance, but which one, how you start? That's going to be important. Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast said, unleash the Kraken souls. Yeah. He said, did he just say all? Soul said, you will argue with yourself with me. LOL. What you mean, Souls? Wait, I'm missing something. He's with the laughing face. I'm missing something. He said, you need a sound. He said, you need the soundboard. I got it. What you mean? I'm here. Miles Bachelor said, LOL. Yeah. I'm here. I got it. I'm good. I got my sound effects. We good. We cooking. But yeah, this gentleman just started his villain arc. He just started his villain arc, man. It's all bad. We got one more though. One more TikTok. And this is actually a woman. I forget her name. She a judge though. I stay forgetting people's names. I gotta get better with that, y'all. Chat. I'm working on it, chat. God ain't done with me yet, chat. Check this out. She always got some wisdom. Married. She's married, by the way, chat. Married woman talking here. Hey. All you single women with all the answers, shh. Cayete.
Classic.
Woman with husband speaking. Quiet.
What made you not want him? I thought he was too nice. I thought I would walk all over him. I don't know what it is. There is this thought out there. I want me a soldier. I want me a hard dude. And those are the worst guys to get because they're not nice to you. You get a nice guy and you're worried like, I don't want him. Why wouldn't you want a nice guy? I mean, they always say nice guy finish last. That's because women are foolish. What made
We're going to let her cook one more time. It's only 23 seconds. Let's go.
You not want him? I thought he was too nice. I thought I would walk all over him. I don't know what it is. There is this thought out there. I want me a soldier. I want me a hard dude. And those are the worst guys to get because they're not nice to you. You get a nice guy and you're worried like, I don't want him. Why wouldn't you want a nice guy? I mean, they always say nice guy finish last. That's because women are foolish.
Classic.
What made you not want him? I thought.
Yeah, there it is. She called women foolish. I didn't. Black queens forever. But it's one of them things, man. It's one of them things, I'm telling you, I think women struggle internally. Like, damn. Like, I think it's some women out there that real life be like, damn, why don't I like the niggas that's best? Like, I don't like the niggas that's best for me. I bet they really fighting with themselves. They just won't say it out loud. They actually would help a lot of each other if they did. But I think they really struggle with that. Like, for real. You would tell, like, he a nice dude. He this, that, and the third. Oh, I don't know. It's just something missing. It's a good microcosmic example of it. The Pop the Balloon show. Look at the Pop the Balloon show. Great example. The reasons that they give or how they piggyback off of each other's reasons because they don't have a real reason. Dude be a perfectly good brother. They just don't like how he look. That 99% of the time on Pop the Balloon, that balloon get popped because of physical attraction. I don't know. I'm not trying to hear it. Motherfuckers be talking about, oh, the distance. That distance wouldn't matter if he was 6'5" with broad shoulders and smelled like pheromones. It wouldn't matter. You'd fly across motherfucking Africa.
Classic.
So, you know, we not trying, you know, say what you want. I'm just not one of, I'm not, when I go to the store, I'm never shopping for the bullshit.
Classic.
I'm not buying the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Miles said, I'm the same at all times. Okay. That's an interesting balance, Miles. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pa said, dun, 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 game over, game over. Passport Sco said, Maybelline. Correct me if I'm wrong, said she cooked. Yeah, she did cook. Souls of Thought said they associate men character to what they think they will receive in the bedroom. So aggressive man, hood, blah, blah, blah. They think he gonna beat it up. And they think the computer engineer ain't gonna give it to them how they want. Shit, all I gotta do is tell them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's tough, man. So let me ask y'all: is the nice guy really the good man? Because we always say, like yesterday, when the reaction I just did on No Middleman, Souls was like, you know, I'm starting to believe Classic and Tez because, you know, this is a good dude. Is he really a good dude? Is the nice dude really the good dude? What type of men get the best results? Because mind you, I don't always say nice guys finish. I don't only say nice guys finish last with women. I say nice guys finish last at everything. I seen nice guys lose in corporate. I seen nice guys lose in sports. I seen nice guys lose in negotiations. Nice guys finish last at everything. So is the nice guy really the good man? Talk to me, chat. Don't get quiet now. So you gotta let me know, man. What happened, man? I must have missed something on the stream. I went back and re-listened to y'all stream. I was real busy. I listened to it live, but I was like half listening. So I went back and listened to it again, but I didn't get what you was talking about, bro. You got to tap in with me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast said, let the women tell it. None of them out there getting off, souls. Ooh, let me put that up. He said, let the women tell it. None of them out there are getting off. Right. So wait, that's crazy though, because if they actually going to go mess with the dudes that they be wanting to mess with, the Pookie, the Ray Rays, the Rodneys, whatever, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. If they going to go mess with the dudes they going to mess with, then why such a high percentage of them saying they not climaxing? But they are messing with the dudes that give them the ooey gooeys on a physical level. You right. You just made a point there. Hey, you just made a point there. We got to crack that code, man. We got to figure that one out. That's crazy. Anybody got an answer for that one?
I know you see me trying to crack the code.
It's crazy too. You know what's crazy too? It's women watching too, but they just not talking. It's okay though. We're gonna let them join the locker room. Souls the Thought said he was a good man in that situation. Because I get what you're saying. Souls, I get what you're saying. That's why I don't want to come off like I'm disagreeing. Let me just give a perspective from another angle. It's not a disagreement. It's just a perspective from another angle. Because I get what you're saying. You're saying he was a good man in that situation because he bent over backwards. He worked hella hard. He communicated. He was dedicated. He seemed to be devoted. He came forth and made a way, sold a car to pay the bills at one point. You know, he did everything he could for that woman. In that case, I don't know if I consider that a good man. Allowing, you know why I'm gonna say that, so because I'm looking at it like this. If the average man in society was like dude, where would we be as a nation? I don't know, souls. I'm conflicted. Yeah, he sold the car. G, he said that Honda gone. Oh God, he sold the car to pay the bills for Shorty. Oh man, we should have played the whole story, souls. We should have played the whole story. But man, I don't know. I don't know if that's the good man. He said somebody lying. What you mean? Souls of Thought says Southern charisma got comfortable in the chat. I stay very even, but I think it's over villain 2.0. Put them shades on, souls. I missed it though, dog. I missed it. But I'm gonna go now. You got me want to rewatch that shit for a third time. We gonna spam the stream. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna spam the stream. I gotta go back and catch it, man. I missed it. Miles Bastard said, classic code, break down the aura of that dude. Ladies pick up on that too. Yeah. His aura, see, that's the thing. The nice guys give off like lick energy. They give off mark energy. You know why? Because the nice dude, I always tell dudes, no matter how much you like Shorty, she don't need to know all that. If you liking Shorty on a level team, I'm talking about she might have you really going through it. That's why stoicism is so important. You need to develop a poker face as a man. Women understand the nature of women, understand the nature of man, and then as my dog Uncle Plug TV always say, act accordingly, choose wisely. Once you understand the nature, move accordingly. Like if you know women are master manipulators, and manipulation can be used for both good and bad, right? She got to wake up every day and decide what type of human being she want to be in society because she got that power, right? So we understand that. If you understand their nature, don't give them too much to play with. Don't get them too much because they're going to be able to pull all your strings, fam. They're going to be able to pull all your strings. Like, y'all don't. Okay, let me see if I can find something real quick, chat. I'm glad you asked that, Miles. I'm glad you asked that. I'm finna try to find something real quick. Hopefully it come right up. For matter of fact, we're gonna manifest this shit gonna come right up. Because I know whose content it is, but she make a lot of videos. And so I gotta try to find this particular one. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick, chat. Because I got a video of a female, like, she literally talking about it. She literally talking about it. Hold on. I don't know if I can find it, chat. I should have saved that shit. But she talking about being a manipulative person and liking manipulative men and how she's mastered manipulation, understanding that like all the information you give her, she know exactly how to manipulate you. Talking about if you got abandonment issues, she can use the push-pull method. Talking about if you had mommy issues, she know how to, this, that, and the third. I'm talking about literally breaking down to a T the psychology of manipulation. Y'all think these women don't know how to be sorcerers and y'all crazy. Like finessing is a damn form of witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get them ammunition. That's why men always advise to boys not to open up too much to women. All that preaching to you about being a safe space and all that shit, that information could be used against you. You know what I'm saying? All that, I'm your safe space. You could talk to me. I feel more connected to you when you open up to me. All that shit manipulation. So, you know what I'm saying? As far as his aura, he giving off lick. He giving off mark. He giving off stain. You know what I'm saying? And he making the shit too easy. She don't even got to be a bad person to finesse him. She could just keep asking for what she want. And because he thinks she fine as hell, that's why he bending over backwards. I think dude had a real bad case of first baddie syndrome too. Shorty was probably on some fine shit to him. And he was tweaking about it. You know what I'm saying? P, what up? He said, no one gets taken advantage of more in life than a good dude. I'm talking about nice ass dude. I'm talking about gonna get stepped on in the worst way, stomped out, kicked again. They'll show up to the hospital, put a pillow over your face, all alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment. And that's just a metaphor. But for real, they're gonna make sure. They're gonna make sure to do you bad. Correct me if I'm wrong, said the nice guy is a mark to everyone. Yeah. Even to wolves, because men are wolves and men are in constant competition with each other to some degree. You know what I'm saying? And then you always got teams, right? If you on my side, shit, we rooting for each other, but shit, them over there, they ain't with us. You know what I'm saying? Souls of Thought said we would be in the same boat because men have allowed women to define who and what a man should be. Yep. Your keywords, men have allowed. Keywords. I'm with you, Souls. He said he now he now seems as weak, even though he just pivoted to main what he wanted. My bad. I'm trying to read. I know it's a little bit of a typo. I'm trying to read through it. But yeah, man. Yeah, he's He either gonna listen. It's decisions man got to make. He just went through his first experience, learning the nature of women in real time. You know what I'm saying? And now he got choices he got to make. Oh, to maintain. Oh, yeah. Even though he just pivoted to maintain what he wanted. Yeah, he was just trying his best. That's all he was doing. He was just trying his damn best. And you know what I'm saying? But that's the nature of the modern woman. Unfortunately, that's the nature of the modern woman, is to be entitled before appreciative, entitled before grateful. Unfortunately, like, you owe this to me, not, oh, thank you so very much, you didn't have to. That's not, it's two different energies. You got, oh my God, thank you so very much, like you didn't even have to do all that, like, oh my God, thank you, like I appreciate you. You got that. And then you got, oh, you handling your business, you doing what you're supposed to do. I'm sorry, I'm doing what? Shit, I don't gotta be here. Sometimes you gotta remind their ass of that too, but the nice guy not gonna do that. The nice guy not gonna do that. The nice guy not gonna do that. Classic, I'll remind you. Hey, I don't have to do this. This shit classic. Oh, hey, yeah, hey, shit. Hey, we could, hey. Fuck your time, hey. Hey, look, y'all niggas better, hey, telling y'all, all you nice guys that seeing this, God trying to help you, better drop your nuts. Stop, man. Stop all that worrying about everybody's feelings, all that shit. Say what you got to say, mean that shit, and it's going to go how it's going.
I'm only going to do this once.
Oh, God, you better stand on something. If you don't stand on shit, you got to sit down your whole life. I can't do that. I can't do that, chat. But yeah, man, that's the question of the day. Thank you, chat, for chiming in on that. All right, so we got the code language conversation, and then we out. Code language conversation today is on being kind-hearted. All right, we're gonna look into the overview. We're not gonna look at the book definition. We're gonna look into the overview. All right. So the overview of kind-hearted. A kind-hearted person is an individual who is innately kind, compassionate, generous, and genuinely concerned for the well-being of others. This trait involves having a natural inclination towards empathy and goodwill, which is often demonstrated through actions rather than just sentiments. Okay. Let me see. Key traits of kind-hearted person: empathy and compassion, generosity and selflessness, respect for everyone, honesty and trustworthiness, positive outlook, non-judgmental nature, and gratitude. So these are the traits of a kind-hearted person. So when I think of kind-hearted, the first thing I think about is a person that's going to suffer. Unfortunately, and I'm not trying to be negative, I always try to come from a position of objectivity. I think about a person that's going to suffer. I think that kind-hearted people are necessary in this world. I think that kind-hearted people save lives every day. I think that kind-hearted people nurture some of the greatest philanthropists and the greatest activists. I think that kind-hearted people, they have a place in this world, but unfortunately, they live lives of suffering emotionally. Oftentimes, the love that they feel that they give and all the compassion and things are not reciprocated, and as they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. It makes sense that it's not reciprocated. If you're a kind-hearted person, meaning that you're above average in regards to being genuine, in regards to being empathetic, in regards to being giving. If you're above average, how can you expect above average from the average, right? You're going to get back, but you're never going to get back as much as you give because you give at a higher level, right? So it actually makes sense that you feel the lack of reciprocity. However, the amount of misuse that the kind-hearted person deals with is unbelievable. And so in a lot of spaces, I actually admire people who decide to endure the pain for a lifetime and remain kind-hearted for a lifetime. That's similar to what the gentleman was saying yesterday in the video, where he was saying, like, don't allow what traumas people put you through to make you cold and this, that, and the third. That's a gentleman who's deciding to remain kind-hearted. And like I said yesterday, there's a place and a space for men like that in the world. They just aren't members of my tribe necessarily. Classic. You know what I'm saying? In regards to when we running around. Now, again, there's a space and a place for men like that on my team. But when we running around, though, I need to know you got some wolf in you. I got to know it. I got to look to my left and look to my right and just know if shit ain't right where we at, we all ready to draw our swords. You know what I'm saying? Classic. I got to know it. Or I ain't really trying to be outside with you. We could get on a Zoom call. You feel me? I got to know it. You know what I mean? So, but kind-heartedness, I think the first thing I think about is just a person who's going to endure. quite a bit from the emotional side. You know what I'm saying? And then even farther than the emotional side, right? The financial side, kind-hearted people, they may help when they can help, whatever, and then never see that back. Or even on the what if it ain't emotional, if it ain't financial, shit, maybe even on the physical side. You know what I'm saying? Kind-hearted people. I've heard women before say a lot of decisions that they made in their youth was because they never really learned how to properly say no. It's like, what? And they like, yeah, I just really didn't know how to like tell my boyfriend like no, or didn't know how to, and like we hear these things, right? Like I just wanted to make sure he was this, that, and the third. You hear women say stuff like that, you're like, interesting. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. So like kind-hearted people have a hell of a road. I think most people start off this way though. But it's not about what you go through. It's about how you respond to what you go through. And a lot of people get off that trail. The path of the kind-hearted. I know I jumped off that motherfucker. Hey, God bless y'all. I admire y'all. I revere people who do shit that I wouldn't do. Stand on that path for a lifetime. Y'all got it, Chief. It's cold over here. You see, I got a jacket on indoors right now. It's cold. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm not. All that nice shit, that gentle shit. Y'all got it, folks. Y'all got it. I'd rather you see me as a threat. Y'all got it. I ain't gonna hold you. Passport Skull said you already know who's standing 10 toes. Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I mean? I got to look to my left and my right and no shit. It's some soldier in there. Don't be too fucking soft. Don't be too warm. We ain't with all that. But yeah, that's the code language for the day, man. Kind-hearted. Yeah. All right, chat. Look, man, we're going to wrap this one up. Unless somebody got something for chat Q&A, I got 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes for chat Q&A. I'm going to play this record. If somebody got a question or a topic or anything they want to dump, let's talk about it real quick, man. Speak your piece. Let's get it.
They don't like it when you got that glow. And one thing they hate worse than you having that glow is when you know you got that glow. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So give them a reason to keep hating on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, oil farming, home up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. Know some people I love, put some smut on my name. I'ma still love them the same. I'ma love them from outside of the frame. I'ma love them from outside of the pain. That type of hate don't belong on my paint. That type of hate don't belong in proximity. Lord knows I love to match energy. Won't smoke, I know the back chimney. No hope with me once you an enemy. Well trained, I break you down clinically. BTA is my ministry.
What we doing, chat?
Laying that belt, laying that leather. It ain't no pics.
What we doing, chat?
Whoever ain't gotta like us, but you gon' respect us. Before I be soft, I'd rather be deadly. Let's get it. Since I lost Sebastian, my heart has been heavy. Hard in my heart, now it's hard to be friendly. PTSD in my arms, he was heavy. Felt his heart stop, oh my God, I wasn't ready. Couldn't even walk his.
All right, we got chat Q&A. Let's get to it. We ain't got a lot of time. Let's go. Souls of Thought said, will good deeds ever replace a good man? Will good deeds ever replace a good man? What you mean? Like good deeds of another? Like if a woman has a good man, will someone else's good deeds? Or what you mean? I need some elaboration on that so I can answer it properly for you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Podcast said if 98% is good, I'm just going to say 98% from now on, so we don't got to keep arguing the semantics of all. No, for sure. I think honestly, correct me if I'm wrong. I think if you switch from the word all to most, you won't be as off-putting to all the women viewers like you are. Because that nigga Tez hit my phone yesterday talking about, man, everybody was texting me about Mr. McBride. I said, damn, what do he be doing?
Classic.
I said, what do he be doing? It's the fucking all word, bro. There's exceptions to every rule when you're discussing human behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you want to discuss like all people got skin, all people, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, yeah, okay. But do all people laugh on a daily basis? No. Do all people talk on a daily basis? No. Can all people talk at all? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, all just don't be applying to most shit, bro. Like, you throw the word all out there, bro, they not, you know what I'm saying? They completely shut down. Like, what? Like, They want you to at least give the perception of the fact that you feel like you could possibly be talking to an exception to the rule. They want you to give the perception that you feel like you could possibly be talking to an exception to the rule. When you use the word all, you're including them right in front of their faces, bro. They're not going to want to hear shit.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. 98% is better because they're going to put themselves in that 2% every time. Whatever woman you're talking to, she's going to put herself in that 2%. So just leave the 2% and the problem is solved. He said, yes, you got it. Okay, yeah, I think good deeds replace good men all the time. So if that's what you meant, yeah, I think good deeds replace good men all the time. I think you could buy a woman right out of her relationship. If you have resources and amenities that come with your lifestyle, you could buy a woman right out of her relationship. She could be drop dead in love with that dude, and you could be worse for her. But because you come with a stimulus package, she gonna give your ass at least a shot. And if the dude simped out enough that she leaving, she can always go back.
Classic.
Not being sinister, just being real. Just being real. It's in their nature. Souls of Thought said, correct me if I'm wrong, said, they like me too. What you mean they like you too? You think, oh, you said they like you? They wouldn't say that in person, huh? Correct me if I'm wrong. They wouldn't say that in person, huh, B? He said, McBride, it's bad if they texting Tez. That man be tough. Yeah. If they texted Tez, G, you because Tez already be crashing out. Correct me if I'm wrong. So they want me to lie or tell the truth, bro. It's not all, G. It's just not. 98% is fine, bro. Let's just stand on that. It's not all women, bro. All women is not like that, G.
Classic.
But yeah, man, that's it for chat Q&A, man. Let me do a little housekeeping real quick. I gotta put up the imagery. Let me see real quick. Make sure you tap in with the coalition. Make sure you tap in with the coalition. Let me see real quick. Where's the graphic? Did I delete the graphic? I might have. I was clearing space. Make sure you tap in with the coalition. Follow the Raw Society Coalition page on YouTube. Follow Souls of Thought. Follow Uncle Plug TV. Plug spelled with 2 G's. Follow Conversations with Soft Rain. Rain spelled like Reign Supreme. Follow the Tez Down. TEZDOWN. And you already here with the classic code. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you haven't already, and turn on your notifications because we do this all the time. All the time. Look, Mr. McBride, I'm trolling you, bro. I'm trolling you. But look, yeah, man, make sure y'all tap in with the whole coalition, man. We coming to Chicago February 13th for a live show. I will be performing live, doing a full concert, and we also are having a live panel discussion. We having a full show live. Our perspectives, your perspectives, conversations with the crowd Q&A, you know what I'm saying, reactions live, giveaways, raffles. We got a great event coming on Valentine's Day weekend. So make sure that y'all tap in with us and get your tickets early. We got early bird tickets on sale. Let's see, up until I believe the 28th, but I wouldn't even wait if I was you because the event is going to be intentionally intimate. So with that being said, it's a situation where you would want to get your tickets sooner than later because it's a good possibility that's going to sell out. We're not trying to sell 500 tickets. So it's going to be intentionally intimate. So if it's something that you want to be a part of, you need to tap in much sooner than you do later, or we're going to be done sold all of the seats. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it. Here we go. Let's get it.
They don't like it when you got that glow. And one thing they hate worse than you having that glow is when you know you got that glow. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So give them a reason to keep hating on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oil farming, home up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. Know some people I love, put some smut on my name. Real life, I'ma still love them the same. I'ma love them from outside.
Yes, Lord.
Classic.
So make sure you tap in with us, man. You can get tickets at Eventbrite. Look up Singles and Soulmates. It's at Q Bar in Darien, Illinois. You can stay in Chicago if you want, or you can stay in the suburbs right around Darien, Illinois. It's a very safe location for those of you who are not familiar with Illinois. You know what I'm saying? It's a western suburb of Chicago, so it's a very safe location. You know what I'm saying? Good, clean, fresh air. What my boy Uncle Plug say, you could taste the air. tasted good, clean, fresh air, clean, you know, no paid parking. You could just park, you know what I'm saying? Everything good, the food good, the drinks good, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be an amazing night. So make sure you tap in with us at the Raw Society Coalition. We'll be ramping up the promo here as the weeks go on, for sure, to the point where you're going to have to make a decision. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, if y'all don't do nothing else, for me, with the rest of your day, make sure you stick to the codes. We got another classic. Yeah.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Weathered the winters when left in the cold.